All right, today I thought I'd show you how I get a cut file for my Cricut cutter from an Appliqué design. I'm going to do this Mom. It's very popular right now. Everybody seems to really like that. And it'll be in time for Mother's Day also. So this one, all I've done is the College Appliqué font in my Wilcom software, and I made it at about 3 inches tall. And when you look, once your design is here, you open up your color object list. And once you open up your color object list, you see that this design is still, it's considering as one design. It's all connected. So you need to break it apart. So you left click on Mom, then you right click, and it's going to open up this object property box. At the very bottom, you're going to left click on break apart. Now if you notice, the M, the O, and the other M are separated from each other, but the M is still one item. So you need to select the M again, left click on the M, right click to get the object property box again, and then at the very bottom you're going to hit break apart. Now if you notice, now the break apart, you're going to have this green will be your placement stitch, and then you have like a zigzag, and then you have the satin. So for every letter you're going to have to left click, then you right click it to open up the object property box. You go to the bottom and push break apart, and then I need to do this O, so you left click on the M, right click to open up the object property box, and then hit break apart. Now all of your design, now if you'll notice, the M is 3 different object properties. So is the O. The O is 2. The O is 3 also, and the M. And this is how you need it to get your cut file. So the next thing you do after you have it all completely broken apart, this is how I do it anyway. You can, if you know a quicker way, let me know. So then you go to the edit box, which is in your far left hand corner. You hit the edit box, and you can select by color or select by stitch type. I personally like to select by stitch type. So you left click on stitch type, and your lay down, the initial placement stitch is a running stitch. So I'm going to select the run. I'm left click on run, and then left click on OK. And then once I've done that, I go back to the edit on your left hand corner. I left click on edit and left click on copy. Now I start a new page with a new design at the very top. I left click on new design, then I go back to edit in the left hand corner, and I paste it. Now you have the single running stitch. If you'll notice, you'll see it's very jagged, and this is how I originally sent it to my Cricut as a running stitch, and that just doesn't do because it was real jagged. It was doing and it took like an hour and a half for one letter, so I knew that was not quite right. So anyway, and once you get to this part and you have just your running stitch on the page, you're going to go up here to where your Corel Draw is. The second one down, the one right after the Corel Draw graphics, the next one is going to say convert embroidery to graphics. You're going to left click on that. And then you get this box, Corel Convert Options, and you need to change it to a vector. So push OK. It takes a minute. I hope this helps anyway. Okay. Once you get to this part, and you have the Mom in a vector file in your Corel Drawing graphics, you go to File, you left click on File, and you need to export it. I've tried to export it multi-decoration files, and for some reason it always messes up. So I just go to plain export. I left click on that, and then once you get to this part, once you get to this screen, you need to go down where it says PDF. You need to find the SVG file, which is a scalable vector graphics. You left click on that one, and then you can put a title for your design. I'm going to just put, today is the 5th, so I'm going to do 4/5 Mom. And then I export it. And then once you get to the SVG export page, if you notice, I have I really just is whatever comes up standard. And on the bottom I do have the PNG bitmaps embed images. And then you left click on OK. And then once you do that, you can just close this out and open up your Cricut. In part 2 of the video, excuse me, I show you how I adjust the design in the Cricut Design Space canvas before sending it to your Cricut machine. If anyone would like these designs, if you would just follow my channel, hit like, and in the comment section tell me which embroidery file that you need and where to send it, and I'll be happy to do it.